So after the encounter with Gondar and him basically releasing all the abominations on the second layer of the Underdark, you are now in a place where there is apparently remnants of the old overworld with the older gods. And now with your investigation check, because I kind of relayed that because I was still on fucking mute the entire time. So I'm relaying that just for like recording purposes. You're looking around and you're looking through boxes and stuff like that. You're like, hee hee hee. Basically, Damar said there should be no traps on here. If there was, they're too old to be triggered.
Okay.
So they're all like, nothing's gonna happen to you, but maybe a dart might go into you. You're like, ow.
Yeah.
So you're digging around and like, hee hee hee. And there's like almost like a giant like, what are those like buildings called in Greece? Like they call it like a pantheon kind of. They have like lots of columns and they're like this triangle shape. I forget what they're called.
Colosseum?
Kind of, it's just not a round shape. It's like a rectangle shape and there's like columns all around it. There's like a triangle roof. I don't know what it's called. I don't know. But that's what it looks like. But it's built into, of course, and it's rotting away. And you go inside of it because you can go inside of it. It's really dusty as fuck around here. Like, and as you're dusting stuff off, going through papers, you're like, I don't know what the fuck these say, because they're all destroyed. You come across a ornate chest that's, of course, like kind of degrading a bit.
Can you do an Arcana check?
Yes.
15.
You're like, you sense a strong, like, dormant magic inside of it.
Okay.
But there's nothing like, you don't think it's a trap.
She opens it up.
You open it up, and as you move stuff around, because some of it's like rusted, you notice a pretty nice set, what seems to be of silver bracers inside of here, like silver, like almost like gloves / bracers. They're kind of dull. You think that's just because of how long it's been down here. And there seems to be some symbols on it, but right now it's so dull that it's kind of hard to tell.
She shows them to Damaris.
And Damaris is like, oh, that's interesting.
That's all?
Well, these are ancient relics. Kind of, I guess a good similarity would be just like the axe.
Okay, she puts it in her bag.
Put it in your bag.
He looks through it some more.
You look through some more things. Roll another investigation check.
23.
Oh, that's really high. You look some more, and as you look around, you see a statue of what once Saloon and Shar were together. You actually realize that this building, with that investigation check, is actually very similar to the one inside of Kane's axe.
This looks like the building inside of Kane's axe.
Rora's like, it does, actually.
She goes over to the thing that looks like Saloon and Shar.
It's a man, because it was a man originally, I think. And then it seems to be like
that's so cool.
A wise monk who is holding all the phases of the moon.
Ooh.
You're like, well, as you're looking at it, you notice there's a few scrolls laying around this guy's thing.
She checks them out.
It's the Elder Scroll, you're blind! Just kidding. No, you check them out, you open them up, and you see like what seems to be lots of like really old common, it seems. It's really hard to read, so make an intelligence check. It's kind of like reading Shakespeare nowadays. Like, you can understand it, but it's like, what's happening?
5.
You're like, I don't know.
She pockets them.
You pocket the scrolls.
Oh, so show them to Damaris first.
Yeah, Damaris can make an intelligence check for you. Oh yeah, he's gonna know. He got a nat 20.
Damn.
He looks through them for you, and he kind of like gives you like a summary, because of course the details are a little bit destroyed. And he says it looks like this guy was the god of multiple things besides the moon. Moon, he's like the moon, loss, grief, joy.
Oh.
So darkness.
A lot.
That is a lot. I guess it kind of relates because there wasn't many gods around this time period.
Yeah.
Seems like he's mentioning a possible split around here.
A split?
Yeah, I don't know the context, but he says something about a split, but everything else is kind of wonky.
Okay. What about the other scrolls?
The other ones detail some really ancient spells and how to use them. Apparently you can use different spells on the different phases of the moon.
That's cool.
You can probably look at this one.
She looks at it.
So you could probably use this.
Maybe.
Yeah, you look at it, and each phase of the moon has like different spells on them and different effects and such.
Even maybe. What's the last one say?
The last one seems to be a recording of a meeting between the old gods.
What's it say?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I can't read the rest of it. It's like encrypted or whatever.
Did you make it intelligence?
Well, not with this type of encryption.
Oh. Is it like...
It's like a code almost. Like it's like under lock and key. Like no one wants someone to read this portion because it's confidential.
Ah, I have spells.
He's like, I sure hope you do. You're the only one with the not paladin cleric spells. Which is why you're useful down here. Basically, I'd say this is classified as a lock, a type of lock.
Okay.
Like an arcane lock, I'd say. Magical lock.
I mean, she has knock, but that seems weird. She has comprehend languages.
That's actually very perfect for this.
Yeah, it says for the duration you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear.
Oh.
You can also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written.
Perfect. That actually works very well for this situation.
Cool.
You'll actually now garner more than what Damaris is able to garner.
And it says, the spell doesn't decode secret messages in text or glyph, such as a sigil that isn't a part of a written language. Oh well, take that as you will.
Yeah. I'd say you'd be able to read it, so it's just an old common is what it is. So, touch the surface of which paper? You have 4 papers. You have one about a split, one about some kind of meeting.
She'll do it 3 times, once for each.
Okay. So for the split, you notice this god mentions that there's something wrong happening with the mortal plane. There seems to be an influx of power. They have no idea where it's coming from, but they believe it is to be related to the elements. And he says that he has a difficult decision to make, and that it may come to fruition with what some of the older gods, or Agma, is saying. And that in order to keep balance away from these elements to not destroy the mortal plane, there needs to be more power. And so you see at the bottom that he's made the decision that he's going to split in order to keep the mortal plane safe.
She pockets that one. She looks at the next one.
Next one. This one was the spells you were talking about earlier. You now see more detailed, you can now able to understand a more detailed description of what these spells are, and they seem very exclusive, and it tells you how to harness each phase of the moon's power and what you can gain from it. Of course, you harness more darkness when it's more closer to a new moon, and you gather more light when it's closer to a full moon.
Cool.
And you're like, that's cool. And so you put that away. This one, you read the top part of it. It seems to be like a transcript of some sort. You see like the old gods' names are all written on it. And the transcript basically is saying that there is going to be huge changes in the mortal plane because mortals are actually creating new gods.
Oh.
They're saying that new mortals feel lots of things, basically, and they invent lots of things even without their help. And that basically new gods are slowly rising because of these new concepts.
Huh. That's cool.
And basically it's kind of not like an argument, it's not even an argument, it's more like a discussion, like what should they do, because there could be lots of gods coming to like play now. There could be lots of gods and they can't keep up with everyone. And so somebody, you think Lathander mentions that they cannot hold a council because they've already tried with a few new gods, which you do see like listed. Very like you'd call them semi-old for y'all. And it says like they don't seem to want to compromise or have a meeting or anything. They just want to exist on their own. And then of course Saloon/Shard together is like there's no way to like run the mortal plane. And Agma's like, if we all work together, could you imagine the conflicts we would go through? He's like, we cannot work together, and that's just the end of it. And he says there will be more gods created. And you see that Saloon/Shard said that, and I can no longer exist.
This is them.
And so he says, but we need something to maintain balance. And Gond, who is the only one that is semi-old, he was basically the next new one, he says, then we'll have to make something for each of you. He's like, to maintain possible order so that we can either find them and use them again if something goes wrong, or they can be found and used against a greater evil because we will not be able to control all these gods. And potentially more. And he says the other planes that are now forming are already forming their own pantheons. Besides our own that is expanding. And Gon is like, I will craft a weapon for each of you. And he says, you don't have to inherently use it. But this may be a safe bet if something were to go wrong. And if we will need to eliminate a god. So that mortals will not have to band together and lose millions. And it'll protect our plane from others that want to intrude.
To Sister Damaris, I think that they're talking here about making the axe.
Yeah, and it says it's not even like one artifact, it says artifacts.
Yeah.
Multiple. So it's like...
So I don't know which one that the axe belonged to, but apparently it belonged to one of the gods.
I wonder who it could have belonged to.
To Charles.
Well, that's good to know. That means a blueprint, or a potential blueprint, is possibly here. Or we'll have to make our own blueprint with the blueprints here.
Yeah.
He's like, let's keep looking then, you can keep those scrolls.
Keeps them.
Yep. And as you look more, you see like parts of like blueprints of like different things. And you see like parts of blueprints for an axe.
Oh. There you go.
Yep. And basically you, Mikkel, and Damaris all come together. They're like, ooh, interesting. And he's like, well, this is a lot of blueprints for an axe. This could help in making a new one, though, to hold Phoenix Rune's power and, you know,
the
OG power. So, I guess let's carve out a design with all these that we have.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I guess we can kind of choose how we want it to look, possibly.
Okay.
Well, since Kane's your fiance, so I guess pick and choose how you kind of want it to.
We could just ask him.
We could, but it's really limited. He's probably gonna say, what do you think is good?
No. Something that fits Kane. I'm not good with weapons.
I'm not good with weapons either. Mikhail's like, I'm partially good.
I think it should look like an axe.
Well, you don't look like nunchucks?
That'd be a little weird.
You don't think Kane could?
I don't think he's proficient in nunchucks.
He's not proficient in nunchucks. And Mikhail's like, he could have a hammer.
I think the axe is fine.
Like, just like, you're not giving my husband anything but an axe. They're like, okay, well, let's get all of these blueprints, though, and get ready to leave.
Okay.
I'll just teleport us out of here.
Okay.
Is there anything else we want to check out?
She looked around for any more scrolls or anything.
Besides the ones probably pertaining to the other gods that exist now.
She takes them all.
That's a lot of crates.
Yeah, she gives some to Mikhail to take too.
Yeah. It feels like holding 2 crates. And then you're holding like a crate and then Mars is holding 2 crates.
She said that way we can research more without having to come down here again.
And yeah, and see whatever the fuck Dar is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
I don't want to be in the Underdark any longer.
Me too.
Y'all teleport back to Alamiga with tons of fucking scrolls.
She puts it all into Mars' tent.
Doesn't can't even fit. He's just sitting outside now. He's like, maybe this is the time to get a house.
You like to research, so I figured you'd like it.
I do like it. I just maybe need to get a house
I
now.
have to ask Kane.
Oh, okay.
She walks away.
You walk away.
She goes to Kane.
He's just laying in bed.
She says, hey.
Oh, you're back to the Underdark.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. So, your axe, if we remade it, what would you want it to look like?
That's a lot. I don't know. I guess, is there any limits?
No.
There are limits to it.
None.
She's just saying there's none.
She shows him the blueprints.
Oh. These are a lot of blueprints.
Yeah, there are some limits, but I assume if you just, keep with axe, not another weapon, should be good.
Okay.
We can make it look the same.
He's like, with these blueprints, I don't think it will look the same.
As close as possible.
Hopefully. I don't know how much of this is possible for Gon to do.
That's what a conversation's for.
I guess we can take these all to Gon, and see what he thinks he can do.
Yeah.
He gets up out of bed.
Let's go. She goes, she grabs Mars.
You grab Mars.
And Mikhail.
You grab Mikhail.
She's like, we gotta go to Gon.
Yay, Gon! Everyone like Gon. So everyone's like, wee! And you go to Gon's realm and you hear the hot iron of the forge as he is hammering away at a weapon.
Gon!
Does not hear you.
Gon!
And he looks back and he's like, oh, sorry. And he takes out his AirPods. He's like, the forge is quite loud. And he turns off the forge and now it's like nice and silent.
We need to talk to you.
What is going on? How's the progress with the axe, King? And he's like, oh. He pauses and he's like, what happened last?
We had to put a genie in the axe.
A genie?
Yeah.
Now that's interesting. And he allowed you to put him in the axe, or did you force a genie into the axe?
No, he allowed us.
Must be some serious circumstances. He's like, wait, is that Phoenix really?
Yes. Those are serious circumstances.
That does seem very serious, and it's quite serious for Kane if a genie's in there.
Yeah, so we have these blueprints. She pulls them out.
He looks out and he's like, my old blueprints, huh?
Yeah, and I have these braces.
Oh yes, one of the ancient, or that is the ancient weapon of what you know now as Saloon and Shar.
Oh. Okay, well, thank you. I didn't know that. That's why I asked.
So you can polish that up for you.
If you want to.
It's dirty. I don't like my work being dirty.
He's
so good. It's nice for you. He in one fell swipe, he polishes them both, and they glitter a beautiful white silver as you notice both phases of the moon on the top of them.
She's like, oh. That answers that question. She puts them away. She's like, okay, can you upgrade the axe?
I can. Kane will have to stay here though.
How long?
He looks at the blueprints as he says, and Kane's like, can I choose? And Gon's like, no. He's like, okay. He's like, okay. He's like, some of this will not work with the power in there, some of it will. I'll have to get some blueprints or find something in the elemental fire plane though to also add to the axe.
Okay.
So I guess take a few hours, relax, and I'll come get Kane.
Okay.
And you see Gon teleport away.
She looks at Morris and says, I was gonna ask him what the braces do, but he ran.
He probably will come back and ask when he's back.
Okay.
And y'all just wait like maybe less than an hour, and you see Gon come back with what like seems like fire gems and stuff and some blueprints in his hand.
She said, I have one more question.
Oh, of course, sorry.
What do the braces do?
Well, they are supposed to channel the phases of the moon. And you can absorb, or I guess not absorb, but channel the power of both moons into these bracers, enhancing magical capabilities.
Oh. Okay. That was it. Do you need Kane now, or...?
If you want to get it done now, I will need him now. He is attuned to this axe.
Okay, we'll stay here then.
He's like, and he brings like, Gon sticks his hand out to, and Kane of course has to take off the axe off his back and hand it to Gon. And Gon of course like holds the weapon as he takes it over to the anvil. The ancient anvil. And he says, this is a delicate process because Kane is attuned to this axe.
Yeah.
So that means I'll be technically working on something that is connected to his very being.
Yeah.
Lays the axe down. As Gon looks through some of the blueprints as he places some of the resources from the fire elements plate to him as well.
She tells Kane to sit down.
But Kane sits down. Kane looks a little nervous.
She sit next to him.
You sit next to him. He's like, I wonder what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Me too.
As you see Gon is like, okay. And he like gets like a frame around the you can't see it because Gon is really tall, so you can't see what he's exactly doing, but he seems to take like a frame and put it around the axe, and he's like, this should do. And he like thinks.
She looks at Kane, then looks at Gon, then looks at Kane, then looks at Gon.
He's like, and he starts to get to work. Lava, magma, little ding ding ding. So like, you see Kane's like,
What?
feels weird.
What does? Are you hurting? Are you dying? Are you burning?
No, maybe just a little bit. But not as bad as when he first did it. I mean, he is still working on the axe.
Okay.
And after a whole 2 hours of working on this axe, you know how like they cool like metal and water? That happens.
I guess he's done.
Yep. And Gon is like, He's
Well-
like observing his work. Like, this is a nice. And you see, Kane almost like lets out a sigh of relief.
Are you good?
I don't feel anything. I mean, I felt nothing when I originally had the axe.
That's good.
Because I don't feel anything. That's good.
Yeah.
He says, in order to make an axe that has holding both the power of the fire elemental plane and our plane, the axe needed an upgrade. And so I've took the pleasure of taking the more clear blueprints that could possibly contain the element of fire into this axe. though it may not exactly fit Kane's style.
What do you mean?
This is gonna be... It's a little more, shiny.
Shiny?
More. Kane's so like, please help me.
Let me see it.
God like picks you up, like he does like the thing where he sticks his hand out and you pick it up. So it kind of looks like this.
It's so pretty!
I know, it actually does look like that.
I like this. Oh my god, it's so fitting for Kane. Kane is just like you.
Kane's like, is it?
Yes! It looks a lot different from the last one though.
It's got like a chrome looked almost, like kind of what the fire elemental plane looked like because it was like a really colorful fire.
It's iridescent!
I guess if it is iridescent, then I guess it will fit me.
See?
And Gon brings the axe down to Kane. And Kane grips onto it.
Do you like it?
And he like swings it around a bit and does some practice swings and he's like, feels lighter, which is good for a weapon.
Yeah.
It does remind me of you,
He smiles.
though you're still prettier than it.
Oh my gosh, don't tell the axe that, I'll get jealous.
I wonder how Phoenix, Rooney, and the Axe are doing now after that change.
That's why Damaris is here.
Morris is like, yep,
Let's go in.
okay. He can't take Kane in, so he takes
Me and you.
you inside of it. And as you enter inside of it, compared to the burning landscape where it seemed to be like constant like conflict of power, you instead appear what seems to be a bigger landscape now. It's huge, and there's like little like weeping willows that are kind of like chrome colored as the axe is.
Oh, those are cute.
It's still pretty warm. It's more like humid in this like tiny realm. Not tiny realm. It's like say medium realm now. Or small realm. That's better. Small realm. Tiny to small is now it is. You see like kind of like water and everything. It's very pretty in here, but you still see that same old building. That's a little bit, of course, you know.
We should go to the building.
You go to the building. You see that shadow figure of Cain.
Are you okay?
He says, the change was unexpected, but not a bad one considering I'm no longer burning alive in here.
That's
And
good.
then you see Phoenix Rooney sitting in the building, like, drinking a tea.
How are you?
I'm doing just fine. This is a nice change from the previous arrangement me and my new roommate had.
Yeah?
I've never had a roommate before inside of an object, so this is quite new. And you see the axe is like,
I don't like him.
he talks way too much.
I talk a lot.
Yes, but I don't have to hear you every single day. Cain likes it, but I would rather be sitting in silence.
Maybe you'll grow to like Phoenix.
Phoenix like, eh? And he's like, I hope you leave soon.
For some reason, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Phoenix like, no, not with Elliot White all about him. Plus, you might need my help. Maybe I can prevent Cain's soul from getting absorbed. Since I'm in here now.
She glances at the axe.
The axe just glances at Phoenix Rooney.
Okay.
He says in the axe, and he's like, Phoenix Rooney's like, tell him, Axe, Bloodborne. Tell him the now weird rules that now no longer exist.
Huh?
And the axe is like, because of the sudden change, the curse has sort of warped itself now.
Oh? How so?
Phoenix Rooney's like, we don't know, that's the fun part.
That's the fun part.
He's not coming here anymore, I think. He's like, and the axe is like, no, he's still coming here. And Phoenix is like, I don't know if he's still coming here. You said the rules changed. I thought it meant like... they're both like seem to be like arguing almost.
It's starting to look like it's gonna be a party in here.
Yeah, you see they're both arguing now. They're like, because like, and the axe is like, the curse can't physically change from the inside. He's like, anything can change. You know, the fire elemental plane and this is crazy. And they're both arguing.
He's like, okay. Well, it's good to see you both. I'm glad everything's going great. Let's go, Damaris.
Doris is like, yeah, let's get out of here. And you leave.
She looks at Kane.
He's like, how is it?
And they're doing great.
Tell me the truth.
They're doing fine. Physically. They just hate each other. Well, Bloodborne hates Phoenix.
I guess that makes sense for Bloodborne.
Yeah. I think Bloodborne would hate anyone for an extended amount of time being stuck with them. Except for you, because you don't talk a lot.
Yeah, that is true. Well, I mean, I guess as long as they're doing decently well, then that's good.
They're not blowing up things, so that's nice. They're not blowing up stuff.
Did they say anything else?
They said that they think that the rules of the axe changed.
I guess that would make a lot of sense.
Of the curse. They said, Phoenix said that he doesn't know that his soul's gonna go there when you die anymore, and Bloodborne said he's a fucking liar.
It sounds like they don't know, personally.
Correct.
Or they'll probably figure it out and then, I guess, eventually say something if they figure it out.
Yeah, I guess.
But I guess that's not inherently bad since I'm still not going to use the
I think
axe.
Phoenix likes it in there, to be honest with you.
Phoenix is like, this is the nicest place I've ever been. And then, Bloodborne. So I guess I still won't use the axe, so we won't need to figure that out.
Yeah, probably wise. Let's go back to Olamigo.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gon.
Gon's like, no problem. I don't mind helping out, I guess, a few allies.
Are we your allies?
In this dire times, anyone needs some allies.
Aw, that's so sweet. If we find out Elliot's trying to kill you, we'll let you know.
I'll let you know first for Loth and Elliot. That is a dangerous pair.
Yeah. But I think she's being puppeted. Either way, though.
It'd be funny if Loth was puppeted.
I don't think she'd let some man control her. That's just me, though. We're off.
Meow, meow. You're back in Alamigo! I look up the God Pantheon, hang on.
Why?
Just look at my targets.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Some of these bitches really wouldn't matter if they were gone. Oh, that's actually a perfect one to have. No, but what would be the... Okay, yeah. No, you're on Alamigo.
She says, so, we also have to follow up on the Merkel stuff, because we haven't. We just know that he's probably working with Elliot, but we haven't done anything.
Kane's like, would it be wise going into this realm if he is?
No,
Yeah.
but maybe we could do research
He's like,
into his effects on the mortal plane as is.
and Damar says, well, the good thing is we kind of have two necromancers that are super strong on our side. Quentin and Vital.
Yeah.
And they must know something about Miracle because they are necromancers.
All right, Quentin.
Did you say you'll write to Quentin?
Yeah.
He's like, okay, yeah. I think he gave us his like thing that he mailbox that he hides.
He did.
His personal.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
writes a letter.
And I'll contact Vital.
Okay.
What does your letter say to Quentin?
Hi Quentin, Iridescence here. Question. Do you know anything about Maggle? If you do, please come to Alamigo. Thank you.
And Demars will do the same letter. Let's wait, I guess, a day, and they'll probably show up tomorrow or the next day.
You know?
If they know anything about Merkel.
Yeah.
So what would you like to do as Kane is observing his new axe?
She's just gonna watch him.
He's observing, like,
Do you like it?
and he's like, Reminds me of your wings, actually.
Does it? She pulls out her wings.
And the base, like the whole handle of it, kind of glitters like your wings does.
She's like, oh, this kind of does. She like matches them.
He chuckles.
She puts away her wings.
It is a nice axe, though. I have to get used to swinging it, though.
I'm sure you'll do great.
And he chuckles.
I gave Damaris a bunch of scrolls. Those boxes, she points.
Oh, I did notice all that.
Yeah, we found them. And I found these. She pulls out 3.
He's like, whoa, what do those do?
She explains what they say.
That's a lot of information. Not bad information, though.
No.
So mortals make most of these gods, huh?
Mm-hmm. Because they believe in things.
So it probably is kind of bad that these gods are getting mortalized.
Yep.
Like, yeah, gods. Also, the gods were created by mortals. Oh no!
Well, that means that they're basically figments of the mortals' imagination.
Mm-hmm.
That they made real because they believed hard enough.
Yeah. I think hard and then come true.
No, literally.
It applies to most of them, but some of them did become like mortals to gods.
Yeah, like Bane.
But most of them were believed into existence,
Yeah.
such as the originals. But he's like looking through them with you, and he's like, interesting artifacts, huh? So there's more than just this axe.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was gonna ask him. Was whose artifact was the axe?
You could pray to God.
God.
Yes.
Whose artifact was the axe?
He's looking through, and he says, "Believe it or not, Maestra's."
Really?
Yes. The axe glitters like the stars that she rules, or once ruled, but now she has to control the weave after the mortals tried to garner magic for themselves.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And so now she's in charge of the weave, but she used to be in charge of the stars.
Oh. She looks at Kane and says, Maestra!
She doesn't look like someone that would wield an axe.
I don't know. Go ball stuff.
I guess so, yeah.
She probably only wields it when necessary.
He says, what about the bracers you found?
Oh, they were Saloon and Shah's. And they were one,
Interesting.
I think.
What are you going to do with them?
I don't know. What? Why are you staring at me?
I was just curious.
I don't know.
You're going to return them?
I might. I don't know which one to return them to. One each, I guess.
He's like, I guess they don't have much use for it now since they're split.
I can't really. I mean, I can give it to one to each of them.
You could.
Let's go do that.
Okay.
Mikkel,
Yeah?
can you take me to Saloon?
Okay, yeah, sure. Tell me what you do Saloon's around. Saloon's rather busy. She thinks really hard. What is that?
Your bracelet.
My bracer?
Yeah.
She gently takes it from your hand. She's observing it.
Well, it was yours and Shah's when you were one.
Oh, well, that makes sense. I don't have any memories from when me and her were one.
She shows her the stuff.
She looks through it and she can read this, and she's like, interesting. So I guess we were planned then. She chuckles. She chuckles on that one.
She says, I don't really know what to do with the braces, so
She hands it back to you.
why are you handing this back to me?
Well, you could probably use it better than I can.
I will give them to Shah. She says, okay, that was all. Look at Kane's new axe.
It's quite pretty.
I know, it's iridescent.
I'm going to say that you possibly had a part.
Me? Not in the making of it,
Hmm.
but in the finding of the blueprints.
Because
And I threatened Gondar.
Gondar.
Yeah.
That's a scary man to have to
Yeah.
threaten.
Uh-huh.
That you're planning to kill eventually?
Yeah. Not right now, though.
That's fair.
I just wanted to fix the axe for right now.
Okay, well, the axe does look very pretty.
That's all. Thank you.
Stay safe out there. We're looking into Elliot and Wolf's next move.
Yeah, sounds good.
Right now they're being very finicky, but we're not sure where they're going to strike next.
Hopefully not soon.
Hopefully not soon.
She leaves with Mikkel and Kane.
You look Mikkel again.
She's like, okay, Damaris,
What?
I need you to take me to Shaw.
Tell Mikkel to do it.
No! I'm not letting him go to Shaw.
Mikkel's like, I don't mind it.
No, you get the ick from her realm.
Well, I do, but she's not, like, the worst. I'd rather, like, never see, like, Gondar again.
Give me a scroll. I'll go
I was
myself.
like, nah, I can do it. I'm just being lazy. It gets up.
Sorry that I don't have planar shift. Maybe if I had it, it'd be easier.
Maybe it would. Sorry I didn't choose to be a paladin or cleric.
I'm sorry I didn't either.
He chuckles. And y'all go to Char's realm. Char's just looking through papers.
She holds out the bracers.
What is this? Strong.
They're yours in saloons when you were one.
Oh, I guess that makes sense with all of
They're the papers. She shows her the scrolls.
You just throw it at her. She's like, Jesus. She reads through them and she's like, interesting. We were planned.
That's what Saloon said. It was funny.
That's funny. Char chuckles like that is funny. Anyway. Goes back to serious. And she's like, well, that's very interesting. She hands you back the scrolls.
Thank you.
And she hands you back the verses.
I don't want these. Why won't you guys take your shit back?
Well, I guess Saloon did it. Did she tell you anything? Why she gave it back to you?
She said that she won't use him.
I won't use them either.
That's not a good defense.
I guess what my sister is trying to say is that you'd probably be the best to use them.
Why?
Well, they don't work well individually. They work well together. Why won't you take this?
Look at Kane's axe.
Don't deflect.
Look at it.
I'll look at it and you better answer.
It's iridescent.
Looks at both of you.
And then the hilt looks like my wings.
She's like, is there such thing as like too cute a couple? I don't know.
No.
I guess
And
not.
I thought he was the one that planned it. Gond is just a stand.
Gond is very good at crafting around people's hearts, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, take the bracers.
No.
Why not?
I'm gonna leave them here.
Do not leave them here. You need them.
She sits them on the ground.
She gives them back to you.
No.
Why don't you want them?
I don't want them.
Because?
I don't want them.
Because?
I don't want them.
That's not your reason.
I'm not giving you a reason I don't want them.
Because?
I don't want them.
There has to be more than just you.
I'm about to leave you.
There has to be
I'm
more
about to
than...
leave you here.
And she's like, take them.
No.
You deserve them anyway.
No.
Damaris, take them.
Yeah, Damaris, take them.
He really starts to try to put them on.
She watches him.
He's like, am I gonna get cursed? He already has them on.
She's like, probably.
Only one of the gloves lilac, but the other one does not.
Fill it up.
Yeah, but only the one with the new moon. Takes them back off.
Sorry. Maybe you can give one to Mikkel. You can have one, like a bracelet.
He just gives you both of them.
Stop handing me stuff! I don't want it!
You want a cool artifact?
No! God. She glares at Damaris and glares at Char.
Sharp shrugs.
She crosses her arms.
She's So yeah, it doesn't fit me anymore.
She sits them back on the floor.
I was like, they don't fit me anymore.
That's what Saloon said.
It was made for whatever we used to be, but not what we are now.
Doesn't change anything.
It does change quite a lot with how these are supposed to work.
I don't know how they're supposed to work.
They work together, not apart.
And why would it work for me?
Because you're sort of a mix between both me and Saloon.
She blinks. She's like,
But if you don't want them, I'll just have them here then. She teleports them away.
let's go.
Or I teleports y'all out.
Good night.
Or it's like, good night.
I was like, how are you feeling, Kane?
Nothing, so I guess it's a good thing.
It's good. Just checking back in. She goes to their house.
He follows you to the house.
She says hi to their the siblings.
They're playing around like, oh my god!
He's got a new axe. Well,
Wait,
it's the
you
same
replaced the old one? That's when they first said it.
one. Upgraded.
Upgraded. Well, it's pretty. You need to wear something prettier, Kane, now.
He chuckles.
He's like, I think I look great. He's like, no, that you've had that shirt for 5 years! And that adventure gear's been 5 years! It's tearing itself apart, Kane!
Yeah, he hasn't looked in his closet, has he?
No, because he only wears one outfit. Kane's like, I don't know how to
You ought
dress.
to look in your closet.
I don't know how to dress myself.
You ought to look in your closet.
Okay.
Okay. Does he look in his closet?
Yeah.
She's like, there are clothes here for you.
But they're nice clothes.
No, they're not. They're adventuring clothes.
But they're nice.
Oh my gosh.
He's
Everything's nice when you first put it on.
I don't want to ruin it.
Love, I have money. A lot.
I know.
I'll handle it. Just wear clothes that you want to wear.
I don't know what to wear. He's
You're right here, your options. You have 5 right off the bat.
He's looking like he's overwhelmed with 5 options.
This one.
Looks at it.
Wear this one.
Okay.
Tomorrow, because there's no point in changing today since it's late anyway.
Okay. He's overwhelmed over 5 options, because he's never had nice clothes ever. He's staring at the outfits.
She closes the closet.
He's like, huh?
Just lay down.
Okay. I'm just not used to nice clothes.
They're not nice, they're just new.
That's nice to me. I've never had new things. Besides the ones you gave me.
Well, you have a new fiance, so I think new clothes would be helpful too.
Because I have to be on par with you, so.
Yeah, I'm not that great.
You're very great.
She blinks a couple times. She says, regardless, just go in the closet and get what you want to wear and wear it. That's why I bought them and you're not wearing them and I'm taking it offended. I'm getting offended.
I just didn't want to mess them up because they were so new.
I can get them repaired.
Okay, I'll wear one tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you. She lays down.
He lays down with you.
She stares at the roof.
He stares at you.
What?
Just looking at you.
Don't.
Why not? Why can't I look at the most beautiful person in the world?
Because I feel like your eyes are peering into my soul.
Is that a bad thing?
Maybe.
Why?
Because
Because?
things.
Things? What kind of things?
Nothing.
Well, don't you talk to me?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you right now. I'm having words come out of my mouth.
Yeah, but you're not talking.
How does one talk?
What are you feeling?
Fine.
What kind of fun?
Well, we fixed the axe, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Anything else?
No.
Did I lie?
Yeah.
Why are you hiding?
I'm not hiding anything.
Frowns.
I'm not hiding things. She doesn't look at him.
Electro.
What? What?
What are you thinking about?
A lot of things. You have to be specific.
Tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I love you.
Pokes you.
Ow. That's the first thing that comes to mind.
Just looks at you.
It's fine.
You look sad.
It's something I can't handle.
You look sad.
Stop.
Tell me about it.
About what?
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about a few things, but nothing that I can't figure out.
Talk to me about it.
She thinks really hard. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how to handle a lot of things. It's bothering me
What can you not handle right now?
a lot.
Like?
Take a guess.
Elliot White.
That's a good guess. Wow. Right on the money shot. And who else?
Wolf.
Even better. Wow.
Hmm.
Pretty close. I don't know what move to make. Seems like we have to wait on them to make a move, and that's concerning. Because that move could be big or small. And if it's a big move, what do we do?
Maybe Wolf will leave behind a trail before they make the move, assuming how she is.
And that would be?
Spiders.
I don't think I want to see any more spiders.
It's okay, I'll look at the spiders for you.
What do you think about the braces?
I think they would fit you, but you have to feel comfortable first. If you do not feel comfortable, I do not recommend you putting on those bracers.
Comfortable with what?
I guess what those bracers could mean to you.
What do they mean to me?
I don't know. Saloon and Shars, technically, when they were once one.
Yeah,
There's a lot of meaning behind it.
like what?
Anything about what Shar said to you?
Which part?
The last part?
Which was?
That you're like both of them?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about it?
A little bit.
What do you think?
I think I don't want the braces because I don't want a power that's not my own.
Then I would use them.
But I also don't think I have enough power.
Guess those bracers mean more than just Sloan and Shar. I mean, this axe means more than just Maestro, doesn't it?
And what does it mean to you? The axe.
I guess it was sort of my hope in a dark time. Just like you're my hope in a dark time. It's a part of me, not really Maestro. Part of me that wishes to always fight for the good things. Because those aren't Sloan and Shard bracers anymore. Can you even tell by the magic on it?
They were, though.
They were of a god that's long dead. But if you do not want them, because I do understand you want to find your own power, then don't use it.
What do you think I should do?
I don't think you should use them, not right now.
Why?
Because it wouldn't make you feel good.
You said it was the power, though.
It is true that it's not their power, but do you believe that? I can say that, but do you believe that?
Well, it didn't work on Damaris.
Obviously. Because he's attuned to Shar. Yeah, because even when it like glowed up, it was just such a faint glow. Like there was not much power going through it. Like it was not attuning to him at all.
You think you'd do the same with Mikkel?
I think it would do the exact same.
What about Anna?
Probably nothing for Anna.
Then why would it light up for me?
I mean, you haven't put them on. I'm just assuming things.
What if they don't light up?
He's like, I mean, my axe didn't light up when I first picked it up.
Really? Why?
It's just an artifact I was not attuned to. It's like how you get or bring a mind shield and it doesn't work automatically, does it?
No, it takes a day.
It took me a bit to attune to the axe. It wasn't a day, it wasn't any normal artifact. I had to, I guess, accept that part of myself to be able to use it.
What part?
I don't know still. I don't really think too much about it, but somewhere between me holding the axe and me finally using it, something must have clicked.
I don't mind being told that I'm like Saloon and Shah.
Mm-hmm.
I mind what it implies. That I am not my own person. That I am a product of two other people. That bothers me. And if those bracers light up, it would be confirmation.
Then don't put on the bracers.
But what if I don't and something happens and I can't stop it?
I think you'd be able to stop it.
I don't think I can. I don't think I could. There's a lot of things that I already haven't been able to stop.
If you put on those braces, would you like me to be there?
No.
No. And I'll be there when you put on those bracers. When you decide to. Because that is a very tough decision.
I mean, I wish I would have done my first impulse, which was when I found them to put them on.
He chuckles. He actually chuckles at that. And he says, sounds perfectly like you. Maybe we can be cursed together. He chuckles at that. And then maybe Gon can just merge the weapons together and we just get our own little realm. He chuckles. But that is a heavy implication. But if it lights up without even being because of Selena Sharp, because of you, I think you'll know. That's what I mean when I grab this axe.
Sometimes I need to get them from Shaw.
I can go get them for you so you don't have to see her.
No, I need to get them.
Do you want to sleep first?
No.
Okay. I'll follow you.
She uses one of her spare scrolls.
Yeah, he holds on to you as you do it and you hear him Char's room. It's funny because when you come in, Char's not around, but the braces are just sitting on a table.
She takes them, puts them in her fucking bag.
Put in your bag?
And then we can go.
Okay. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. Archer, don't be like that.
She teleports back to Alamigo.
Tell me go.
My first instinct was to put them on before I even knew what they fucking were.
Well, that sounds like you because they looked cool.
They did. Now they feel a little less cool. They feel a little more, like, introspective.
You could also just ask Gon to modify them.
No. We just tested to see what happens. I was gonna do it anyway, so I might as well not back out on my first thought. Maybe my first thought here was the better thought, and I'm just overthinking it.
Well, you'll know what it implies if they both lightly glow.
I guess so.
And if they don't, that means you had to find there could be a way to attune to it, like I did with my axe.
I think if it doesn't work, if they don't both glow, I think I'm just gonna put them away.
And if they both glow,
we'll see when we get there.
which is the worst part?
I don't know. They both have massive cons.
What are those cons?
I don't know. She puts on one bracer.
You put on one bracer. It does not glow. But you feel it like an energy. You're not grabbing onto you, but like lightly, just like holding onto you.
You're like, okay. Okay.
It feels nice on your hand. It's like very like you can move your hand. It's very like maneuverable.
Okay.
Like you feel like this energy's like lightly grabbing you almost.
That's okay.
So see, it's like how do you feel?
Fine.
Any details?
I feel like Stick's grabbing my arm slightly.
That's what happened to me when I grabbed the axe.
Oh. Okay.
Should I put on the other?
You put the other one on.
Feel that same just gentle like grab. They do not light up, but you feel the energy like around you. Do you feel anything?
I'm not not doing anything, but I think they're grabbing my arms.
That's how the axe felt when I got it. Didn't light up or anything cool, but I felt the artifact energy grab at me. I mean, it looked good on you.
She's like moving her arm. She's like, it's cool.
So I imagine it's up to here, and it's like has like the glove style.
Yeah.
Like that's how it is, but it's like metal, like really smooth metal. It's an artifact and it's grabbing onto you.
Yeah.
So. He's just watching her play with it. How do you feel?
Not much.
That's how I felt with my axe, so. Till now I have not the extra hand.
She chuckles.
Weird.
Well, we tried. Maybe it's just not fated.
Maybe it just takes time.
I can't sleep with gloves on.
Why, you want to wake up, smack me in the head with metal, and knock me out?
Not me.
He chuckles at
I'll
that.
knock myself out. Or get it stuck in my hair. Worse.
I won't let that happen. I'll just hold on to you. I mean, you can take them off, though.
She pulls them off.
Or Arcana check. Roll strength check.
She got an 8.
Try to take them off. They don't come off. Kid's like,
Fuck!
let me try to get them off for you.
You can try.
Yeah, I'll do it. He got 24. So he pulls it off, but it's not like hurting you, but it feels like, you know how like the strong magnets, you're trying to pull them apart? That's what it like feels. You can tell Kane struggles as he pulls the glove off you. And then he pulls the other one off you.
Okay. Maybe we should get these modified by gone, so they don't have the glove part.
Just the bracers?
Yeah, maybe like it goes up to here and then down.
Yeah.
Just so I don't, just so I can feel things. Be nice to feel things.
He does have all the blueprints for those artifacts, so.
Okay, let's go talk to Gond.
Gon's still.
Yeah, imagine she prays to him. She's like, Gond, can you bring us there?
Oh, of course. And he, whoop, and you hear him, tang, tang, tang.
Hey.
And he's like, oh, sorry, my tinnitus is acting. What's going on?
Could you do me a favor?
Of course.
Can you edit the appearance of these?
He's like,
So they don't look, they're not glove-like, perhaps more like they connect, they connect like here and come down, connect there, so I have a hand. We're lucky we got them off at all.
He's like, okay, interesting. He's like, can he like sketching stuff? He's a really good drawer.
Yeah.
And you notice he's sketching an idea out. He's like, he doesn't show any designs. He's like this.
Yeah.
Okay. He's like, could you do me a favor, young lady?
Yeah.
And he's he gives you he's like, put this band on you.
Okay.
It like clamps around you.
Puts it on.
He's like, okay. And he starts getting to work.
What's this do?
He says, it tunes to your soul forces so I can see within your soul.
Okay. What do you see?
I basically see you, that's all. If I'm going to modify these, and I need to have an idea of who you are.
Okay. Sounds good.
Gets to work.
She sits down.
Kane sits next to you. After 2 hours, he finishes. And he dips it into water. He says, there you go, more like gloves, less like armored gauntlets. And he changed the designs a bit.
Okay. What do they look like?
Instead of just like to one being like the full moon being the new moon, you see them covered in kind of like very hidden designs of moonflowers.
Oh.
As the top of like, there's no longer a top where there can be a moon, but there's like a little star connecting where the finger is.
Oh. That's cute.
And he says, now you both sort of match.
We do.
After all, it seems that you and him are very similar.
Are we?
Well, love is a very strong thing, don't you think?
I think it's very strong, you're right. Yes.
You both revolve around each other in a very equal way.
Really?
She's like, yeah.
I imagine almost like these kind of bracers.
Oh,
except
yeah.
for it goes down to right here, so it's like a triangle.
Oh yeah, I know. It's like the glove with the one, like it's attached to one,
yeah,
like
the
a
one
ring.
middle finger.
Yeah, and that's where the star is. It's a little star.
Oh, that's cool.
And he's like, you both match each other very well.
We try, I guess.
It happens naturally, it seems.
It seems.
I don't make my weapons with intention.
Yeah.
It is what you intend.
Can you tell me a little about the braces?
The bracers are a magic enhancer. Compared to Kane's axe, which is a physical enhancer, this enhances your magic, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And it's based on emotions. You channel yourself through these bracers and you're bound to enhance your spells. And even cast spells you were not able to previously do.
Okay. And why did it belong to Saloon and Shaw previously?
And he's like, well, that was the most fitting, I believed, for him at the time.
Yeah.
But I, of course, was not there for the split.
Yeah.
I made a weapon fitting each person, and I do not inherently know why I made it that way for each person. Just that I felt it was good at the time. But of course, as time goes on and these weapons are not used, they change, just like people do. So the bracers I once made for him are no longer the bracers now.
Do they have a curse?
Since you are a demigod, your curse will not be nothing like the likes of Kane's. It might not even be a curse at all.
Okay.
It more maybe just be like a thing, like, well, since this is based on emotions, as I can tell, sort of, which is not its original intent. It just kind of formed that way as the iron hit the fire. Then you basically channel your emotions through it, which can mean anything. You yourself are in control of this artifact, just as Kane is in control of his artifact as well.
And why was it grabbing me?
That's what attunement for a strong. That's
Why
what
can't I take it off?
That's just the same way Kane's axe does not leave the side.
So it is a curse.
Semi, I guess. So you, he says you think the curse is not taking it off.
Yeah.
I guess that's your curse then.
Okay.
Except if Kane tries to pull off, because he's probably strong enough to do that.
Is it like does it have a realm too, like the axe does?
That I'm not too sure. For the axe having a realm was very unexpected. I did not create that realm.
Oh. Kane created?
That is actually something out of my knowledge.
Oh.
For again, I have not seen that axe for thousands and millions of years.
Yeah.
And that axe has changed from when I originally.
Okay, so you're basically telling me that the you only have limited knowledge on what the braces could actually do.
Besides what their general, what they can do. And of course there could be more possibilities for such as Kane's axe. His possibilities are what his possibilities are. His possibilities is the axe's possibilities. Because they are attuned to each other.
Okay. And why can it attune to me?
Why it can attune to you?
Yeah.
He shrugs and he says, any magical item can start attunement on a person, which is that magic hold that was, I guess, it was put on you. Because Cain has probably felt the same magic hold, and probably others who have used the axe have felt the magic hold. But these weapons are different, where it can start the attunement process, but these things can possibly not like a person. So
it likes me?
possibly. I don't know if it does or does not, or if it even has what Cain's axe has.
Okay.
You'll have to see.
Okay.
But I don't think that I actually can guarantee that nothing bad could happen, and if anything, as you can see Cain.
Okay. Thanks.
You're given the glove/bracers now.
She's like, thank you.
And he teleports out away.
She's like, what?
He just looks at you. He's like, just want to hold them for now?
Nope, she puts them on.
They are now fitting of more of you.
She says, we're not going to tell my mom unless something bad happens.
Okay, what if there is another shadow you inside of that bracers?
Well, then you'll get to meet them.
Maybe we'll have to put our axe and your bracers together.
They'll meet each other.
He chuckles at that.
I'm sure they'll love each other.
They may hate each other. Because they're only loyal to us.
I go to show Damaris.
He's probably gonna love it.
She goes to Damaris.
Damaris is like, he's looking at houses.
Hey.
Hmm?
So...
Yeah, what happened to the bracers?
I got them changed.
They look cool.
Thanks. They are cursed.
Just like any artifact is.
Well, that's not necessarily true. Any artifact this caliber.
Oh yeah.
And apparently, Gon doesn't know much about them other than what they could potentially do.
Has been a lot of years.
He said they changed from their initial use though.
Well, it makes sense because they've been sitting there rotting away.
Yeah, he said that that they enhance magic, but through emotion.
Mm.
He also said that he doesn't understand why Cain's axe has a whole little realm.
Yeah, I'm sure that was surprising to him.
Yeah, so we don't know if mine will.
It'd be cool if it did.
Would it?
Yeah.
I prefer not to go into braces when I die.
Well, I guess, yeah, that makes it permanent, but you and Cain can't see each other if you're
Yeah.
somewhere else. I'll just merge the weapons together.
Thanks. At least, at least I can count on you to, not actually save your sister, just merge the weapons.
Well, it's last case scenario. Think of every scenario and have a plan.
Don't tell my mom.
Okay, I won't.
Because she's probably going to be like, yeah, like, that's fine, but also be like, also, don't just put on random cursed objects.
I mean, she's not wrong if she does say don't put on random cursed objects.
I mean, I almost put them on as soon as I saw
I
them.
know you did. I saw your eyes glow up like you usually do. Can do you even like the activity? Like, well, I can't stop her. I picked up a random cursed axe.
See, the second thought I had was Cain picked up a random cursed axe in the underdog, so maybe I shouldn't put on random braces without being absolutely prepared for what they could have or be. Not that we have a lot of context, but they're not attuned yet. But they don't want to come off.
Oh?
Yeah, try it.
He tries to pull it off. He's like, oh.
Cain got him off once.
He's like, yeah.
He's strong.
I'm kind of strong here.
What do you mean, kind of?
Not like strong as a bugbear.
She flicks him.
Hey, Bloodbuckles could probably knock me out in one punch.
That's not true. That's why he wants to fight you. He thinks it'd be an even match.
He still wants to fight me. He sent me a letter.
I know, I told him no. I sent him one back.
He's trying to be sneaky about it.
I know, and I saw it. He's not being very sneaky. But yeah, I wanted to show you because you're interested in these kind of things.
I am. I can't wait to see what happens.
That makes fun of us.
It's okay. I don't think it'll affect you badly. You're a demigod after all.
You put a lot of faith in the word demigod.
I do. I mean, cause like, look, we are technically stronger by nature than like mortals.
Tell that to our 11 dead siblings.
Well, yeah, but a god interfered with that. But if we were like just existing, with mortals like, I'm gonna come stab you, we just like blow up.
Damaris, have you met me? I am not strong. I am not dexterous.
Yeah, but you got magic for crazy. Just because you can't.
It takes time to cast a spell. When they stab me 10 times by the time I cast a spell.
That's why we have people to balance that out, like Kane, me, and Mikkel.
You put too much faith in us.
Why should I not?
Because it's good. What if we all forget? Or die?
Then Kane's got us.
Don't put that on him.
Kane's got us if we forget, right, Kane? Kane's like, yeah.
Don't put that on him.
And then Zul's got us too. And Ramona.
Don't put.
Your parents.
I don't want Zul to be anywhere near my forgotten self.
Why not?
I wonder. Maybe we should ask Mikkel.
Well, yeah, Mikkel would forget about Zul too. And I would forget.
Would you?
I don't know.
I think it depends.
I think it does depend.
You're not really attuned with Saloon's powers.
We'll both get knocked out and I'll forget.
You what? You're gonna get a concussion?
I guess so. I've thought of that possibility.
That makes one of us. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. Where's Mikkel?
Mikkel's, he's at he's in Zul's house.
Mikkel!
Ah.
I put on the braces.
Yeah, but oh shit, that's very cool as fuck.
Right, they're cursed. Try and take it off.
No, it does. No! There it is. Yeah, he doesn't get it with 3 on the die. He can't, he's like...
Kane got him off.
Well, makes sense for Kane, he's strong.
See? That's what I think.
Kane's like... He like holds it back.
Yeah, you better hold it back. No. He says, okay. I wanted to let you know in case, I don't know. No one knows what will happen, but God said probably not bad. No worse than what's happened to Kane.
So yeah, that means you're probably gonna be worse than Kane.
Don't tell my mom.
Okay.
Because I almost put them on when I first saw them.
I would too.
Why didn't you?
Well, you saw them first, so like you get like dibs.
I mean, you can put them on.
Well, you found them. I didn't know they were there until you brought them out. And then in my head, I was like, wow, I'm gonna put those on.
I had the same thought, but then I had the second thought, and it was, Kane did that, and it did not go well.
The second thought is what makes us who we are.
Yeah. And that's important.
It's important. Yeah, but I definitely did want to try this, and my second one thought was like, no, Electra has dibs. And my third thought was like, what if it was like Kane's axe? So
yeah, my third thought was, what if I need these in order to fix Kane's axe?
I guess you didn't.
No.
Luckily.
Luckily.
And you actually get to have the time with them instead of trying to use them straight up to repair an axe.
Yeah. That's it. Good night.
Good night.
I think it's fine.
It doesn't look bad. Doesn't give any bad energies off, so. Kane's got like scary axe energies. Well, now that's really scary. Now it's just fire.
It's like, yeah. Well, I'm not tuned yet. So maybe it'll give off just, ooh, the scariest energy.
Oh, but it's based on you, so.
I'm terrifying.
Kane's terrifying. You see that, Alex?
No, he's not. She pops him.
Hey, I'm laying my.
We're leaving. She grabs his cane.
Rude. Kane says, I'm scary, so.
No, you're not.
Maybe yours is gonna attract all the people in the area.
Oh, I hope not.
I hope not either. I have to have a lot of heads rolling then.
She loves. It's like, I don't really know what they would do. I don't think that they would attract people. It'd be weird.
That would be weird. That would be double attracted to you.
Oh my goodness, how would we ever cope?
Chuckles. They both chuckle at that.
I think we just have to stay away from Elliot White. I think we can't see him face to face anymore unless we're gonna go kill him.
I don't think I ever want to see his face again.
Okay.
He's so
I was
funny.
gonna say that the reason we cut is because now I have a fucking cursed artifact and now you have one and yours got edited so it's even more powerful, so that's a little on the
What
nose.
if we find out who he's gonna kill next?
Then I guess we stop him.
You know?
We'll see how we do that.
I'm good at thinking on the spot.
I know you are.
Swing axe, go.
So for now we can just rest, I guess.
You need it.
I need it.
Yes. More than I do.
I know what you're talking about.
I've been laying in bed for an entire week. Or more.
Well, you know, we can not go to sleep. We can just walk around if you want.
Well, I want to walk around with you.
Okay, we'll walk around.
But you need to go to sleep.
What do I need to sleep for?
Everything.
What?
There's bags under your eyes.
It's not. Don't say that.
Chuckles.
I take care of my skin.
Chuckles. It's like, I know you doing. I also wake up with you putting your stuff on my face.
Mm-hmm. Exfoliator, lotion, cleanser.
When did you start doing this?
1 year in.
In my sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you do it 1 year in?
Because I figured if you were going to be around me, that you need to look good.
You're ridiculous.
As is told in the books.
Wasn't told in my book.
And mine.
Chuckles.
Let's sleep.
Yes.
She lays down.
You sleep first.
Why me?
I'll play my flute.
No,
I have a new song anyway.
that's not fair.
Have a new song?
No.
You want me to play a new song?
No.
I guess I'm too late for you.
Not right now.
Not right now.
When I wake up.
When you wake up. Who watches you?
She closes her eyes.
He chuckles and he closes his eyes.
She looks at him.
He opens his eyes. Got you.
She closes her
He
eyes.
chuckles. He just holds you.
She'll go to sleep.
He goes to sleep. Is it next morning? Kane actually brings food to you.
Oh. You're up early.
Oh, I told you I've been sleeping for an entire week.
Still,
Electra.
you were sick.
I wasn't sick, Electra.
Yeah, you were.
What am I going to do if I get the cold?
Not leave bed.
Will I have a choice?
No.
Exactly.
And I'll take care of you.
Chuckles. He gives you some food.
Thank you.
And you both eat.
Yum. Delicious.
What's on the plans today, Electra?
Nothing
Nothing.
that I know of. Other than talk to Vital and, you know.
Mm-hmm. I didn't want you to want to play my song to you, but
Good.
you have all those food soldiers.
What's it called?
There's no name for it yet.
Okay.
It's a little shy.
No. Don't get shy now.
I'm always shy around you.
Huh?
I'm always shy around you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You should be. There's nothing to be shy for. Go ahead.
He turns around.
She stands in front of him.
He chuckles and he's like, okay.
Okay.
And he starts playing a very soft little tune. It's very gentle.
She listens.
It's almost like a serenade,
Oh.
actually.
She listens intensely.
And he stops, and you can tell, like, that's all I have right now.
It's so pretty.
Well, I always think about you when I play the flute, so.
Me? You mean it?
Of course, Electra. You're the perfect star that walked into my life.
Me? She smiles.
He smiles.
She says, I'm glad that you think of me when you play the flute.
Well, of course, how could I not?
Because I think of you when I play the lute.
I could tell during your concerts.
You're why I want to write music.
He's like, you look. He starts blushing and he covers his tail.
No!
Mm.
She says, I just can't put words into what I feel, so I make them into songs. For you.
I like them a lot.
I know you do.
He looks around.
I can tell.
Covers his face.
She pulls his hands away.
He's like, no.
I want to see you.
He's just smiling, like his little handsome little smile.
She's smiling.
And he's like, then you hear a knock at y'all's door.
Oh, someone knocked this time. She opens the door.
I bet it's Mikkel. And Ms. Mikkel, because he's politer than fucking to Mars. He's like, hey guys.
You're politer than the other one.
To Mars.
Yeah.
And he barged into me and Zul's house.
Yeah, he barged into our room.
When Zul was chasing me around the house for some unknown reason.
As he does. What's up?
Oh, Quentin and Fatal are here.
Oh, cool. Let's go.
And y'all are walking and you see Quentin in this not rockstar outfit. He's actually has no makeup on. He has a different type of hairstyle. Like he's trying to act like he's not Quentin. And you see Fatal, of course, in her usual attire. Fancy.
She waves.
And she's like, Quentin's like, what's up? Star number 2 of the world.
Yeah.
And Fatal's like, good to see you all again.
Good to see you.
Glad you didn't get caught up in the wedding that was Wolf's and Elliot's.
Yeah, we left.
Good. I mean, nothing bad happened, but I was uncomfortable the entire. They were both at the wedding, by the way. I was uncomfortable the entire time.
So, Merkel.
And Quentin and Tuggle. And they're like, and Quentin's like, Merkel.
That bad?
Ugh, God, he's a half-ass, he's a fucking ass, you know?
I do know.
He's, let's say, I kind of work under him, but not directly. So, like, I'm not over here following his orders. I don't technically worship him and all that jazz. I just get my powers from him.
Does Elliot white?
And they both nod. They're like, he's the reason he's such a strong necromancer. I mean, we're strong necromancers in our own right. Right? But we get our powers from different things.
Yeah. Like what?
And it's like, I did it through music.
Twin.
Yeah. Well, partially music and partially, my whole crew is undead.
Yeah.
And they're pretty strong undead now. They used to be level 20s out there in the world.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, some of them consented, some of them did not. So, it's just how it is in the world, though.
Yeah.
Vital was like, I used to be under before, until the whole immortalized God thing, she whispers. And so I sort of did a little ruse and took a small portion of his domain. before he fell.
Oh.
Luckily, I wasn't caught in the act, so now I'm still as strong as ever. But I don't think Kellamvor would mind.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, indeed. I'll give it back if he does come back to power. After all, I think I'd get destroyed if he found out I still held on to it.
Probably.
And she's like, I do know Miracle pretty well, because Miracle's what made me a necromancer at first. Because Kellamvor is very picky about who becomes necromancers. Usually these necromancers are righteous people that Kellamvor chooses. Miracle just chooses whoever would be fun and chaotic.
Hence Elliot.
Hence Elliot. But also Miracle is just as conniving as Elliot, I'd say.
Okay.
Always against the gods and such.
Fun. Cool. Awesome. Anything else about Miracle you can give us?
Quinton's like, besides he's strong, for sure, because, I mean, he's the god of death, not the dead.
Yeah.
So he's the one who causes the...
Can he just will someone to die?
Luckily, no.
That's
Because
good.
the laws of nature and all that stuff still have timelines. So,
Oh, that's good.
like, timelines of life and such. But Miracle is basically the ruler of why death exists.
Cool.
The rules of death and where they go and such.
Noted.
Kellamvor holds them and takes them there, but Miracle can decide where they go to instantly.
I have to pee again. I fucking hate it here.
Pee pee.
I fucking hate it here. Ooh.
It's gonna come out at night.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Because if we also if we leave off like somewhere, we can pick it up tomorrow if she stays long.
Yeah, she said she's probably gonna stay till 12.
Yeah, so cause I definitely I still have like some cool ideas. Miracle's funny. Miracle's awful. I hate Miracle. Give me a couple more back. I love that
That's a
man.
big show.
Anyway, but he's like, yeah, I mean, ruler of the death, you know, different from Ball, obviously. Doesn't kind of work. Yeah, have you ever heard of the Dead Trio and all that good shit?
Huh?
Oh, Miracle, Ball, and Bane. The
Oh,
worst three together.
Yeah, the three, yeah.
Though this time, I think, right between just all of us, that Bane and Ball actually have nothing to do with this plan anymore. If anything, I think they're pretty pissed.
Really?
Oh yeah, no. I mean, if Bane and Ball were on it, it'd be obvious that they're all three working together.
Huh.
But this time, I don't think they're working at all with Miracle. I think Miracle's just doing this on his own.
Given Bane's dead, well, multiplies. I could assume so.
Yeah, Bane's dead, and I'm sure Ball's pretty upset. So.
Understatement.
So powerful. But, I mean, if we're going against Miracle, I'm sure that with our hold on the Necromancers right now, which we haven't done anything yet, but Elliot, we're slowly just cutting off Elliot. So if he tries to come out of the circle and be like, help me, obviously we ain't gonna help his ass.
Yeah, obviously.
But, again, I mean, is there anything else you're looking for, Miracle, besides his personality-ish, kind of?
Not quite, unless you have any plans that he's up to. Which I don't think you would, but...
Right now, I don't think he'd have any real plans besides helping Elliot do whatever the fuck Elliot's doing.
Being Elliot White's bitch.
Basically, honestly.
Sounds about right.
I'm sure that he's using Elliot to also further his own whatever plans he could have.
Yeah, he's getting manipulated because stupid ass. Yeah.
But, you know, Mirko's still not a high god compared to some of the others.
Nope.
No.
I would know.
Mm-hmm. But that's all we can tell you about Miracle. We stay far away from his ass.
Well, thank you for the information regardless.
No problem. If you ever need help with Miracle, we're free! Honestly, we'd like to give that man a good 1-2 for taking out Kellamvor.
Yeah, Killamavor is at the East Palace, I believe, if you want to talk to him. He does remember things.
Oh shit, really now?
Yeah.
Oh, Fatal, I guess we have to go there. She's like, I don't think I'll be telling him I have a part of his domain. This!
Well, he seems a lot chiller now. He might be like, haha, fuck Elliot.
You know, honestly, if I was a god and I got a vacation, I'd be pretty chill too.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so stoked though if my memory got wiped.
No, if your memory got wiped, it's a different story. But if it didn't... Free vacation!
That's what Killamavor is like right now.
I guess we'll go talk to that dead man himself.
Have fun.
Anyway, we'll let you know if Miracle does anything, because as necromancers, we can kind of feel shifts in death and dead.
Cool. Yeah,
So,
keep us updated.
let you know. And they both head off. Kane's like, interesting.
He looks at the bracers.
Look at the bracers. AJ chillin'. You still feel like that, like, I grab into you. But not like a, I grab onto you. It's like a, I hold on to you.
You're like, huh? Nothing's changed.
Well, you've only been wearing it for a day so far.
How long do you think until they change?
Mine took 2 months.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Took a lot of time to learn lessons, I guess, for myself.
Huh.
Yours might not need lessons, though. I don't know.
She looks up and goes, do something.
They just sit there looking pretty.
Maybe Damaris can go into them.
Maybe. You could try. You wouldn't be able to go into them.
I could talk to the object. Talk to object. Animate object.
Like, because you know when you can't, like, it's like, compared to just, like, I cast it and it didn't work, because obviously it didn't work. You cast it, it's like almost like silence on the other end.
Why are you ignoring me?
Just silence.
Talk to me. Please. I want to understand you.
Silence.
I accept you as you are.
There's still silence on the other end. You don't think anyone's there.
She hangs up.
You hang out.
They didn't respond.
Just keep them on, I guess.
You guess?
Yeah. Maybe something interesting will happen as the longer you keep them on.
Maybe.
Just have to keep them on. They look good on you.
Thank you. I styled them, not myself, but they look like you.
Everything looks good on you, though.
Stop.
Chuckles.
She laughs.
I had a direction I'm thinking. I'm thinking, I forgot. Ah, yeah, I remember who I was going after. Her like la 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 la
La la la.
and you see Damaris is reading a scroll. I bet you're all are just like kind of chilling together. And Damaris is reading a scroll, and as he's reading the scroll, And he's like, something's weird is happening.
What?
It's just like a generic scroll, nothing crazy about it. It's not magical or anything. He shows you all the paper, and you notice on like the side of the paper, like the words are like fading a little bit, like they're being messed with almost.
What do the words say?
They're just words. Like it's just a historic like scroll that Undermars has been reading, but it's like the word is stuff like almost like something that's like walking across the page slowly.
Grab it.
You touch it, it's just the words are just weird.
Something's in it.
He's like, there's nothing in it. There's no arcana.
Unless something has it from somewhere else.
It's like, I would know, but there's no arcana on this paper.
Take it to Shaw.
Okay.
She might know.
Maybe she might know. Then Demars teleports away. And he comes back and he looks like, we need to go to Daenerys' realm right now.
To who?
Daenerys, the god of writing.
Okay.
And you teleport to his domain. And you just see like, it's like tons of books reaching like infinite. And there's like papers just flying down and stuff like that. It's like a crazy library. And it's just quiet besides like the books, like the papers moving about. I've never seen his realm before, Damara says.
She starts looking around.
You start looking around, you see like tons of like papers and poetry. More than just history, it's like poetry, like arts, history, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a perception check. Why do you
18.
18. As you're like just looking around, you're like, well, you hear something moving, like in the other aisle.
She prepares to disintegrate and goes.
Do you look? It's like a long aisle. So do you like take books off the shelf to look on the other aisle, or do you try to find a way to get to the other aisle?
Dimension door to the other aisle.
You can.
Should do that.
Dimension door to the other aisle. And as you look around, roll perception check. It's like pretty fast when you hear like as it like was going away as you did dimension door.
18.
You see a spider web. Faint. Sitting on the sides of the books.
She follows it.
Follow the spider web. Everyone kind of follows with you. As you're following, are you being stealthy or not?
Stealthy.
Roll stealth check. I'll just say Damaris Kane is with you right now.
Nat 20.
Damn, everyone's doing so good. Kane got a nat 22.
Nice.
I know. And Damaris got a 20. Let's roll perception for... Of course, you probably know who it is. As you are stealthing, you notice a spider. A large spider crawling against the books. Heading towards a certain direction. Spiders.
She doesn't like it, but she follows.
You're following. And in the distance with... Let me just take your own perception check. You hear like scribbling in the distance. As the spider's heading towards there.
Could she pray to him?
Yes, you can pray to a god in their own
She
realm.
prays to him.
You hear, she's like, "What? Who is calling me?"
You're about to get killed. Multilize.
He's like, "What?"
Leave your realm now.
And he's like, "Okay." Like he sits for, and you hear him like, and you hear the connection cut, like naturally.
She keeps following Wolf.
You keep following Wolf. She instead of taking a spider, half drow form, this is a full spider form. So as you continue following with your stealth checks, you see that where Daenerys was. It's a large desk with tons of papers stacked around there, and you see the spider almost stay there for a second, like looking around.
She watches.
You watch, and The spider then leaves this area and goes somewhere else.
Where does it go?
It just seems to be going up and down the aisles of books, listening intently.
She'll pray to him one more time and
Yeah.
say, "Go to Saloon's realm. She will let you in."
Okay, I'll go to Saloon's realm. A mysterious voice. And the connection naturally cuts.
She'll also tell Saloon.
Yep. Contact Saloon.
She says, "Let him in."
Yeah. He's already in.
Okay. I think that they're trying to kill him. Lost in his realm.
Makes sense. And she's like, I'll keep him here. Then for the time being.
She keeps an eye on Loth.
Keep an eye on Wolf. Wolf seems to look around. I'm gonna take your old stealth checks and just go for her. She's gonna have to have a nat 20 to even see y'all. But eventually you see a portal open and she just goes through it and leaves. Well, she actually opens a portal and goes through it, I should say.
She looks. Is your Arcana check to see where it's going?
Mm-hmm.
16?
16. So, 16 leads to another domain that is another domain. It leads to the light domain.
She says, "Teleport us to the light domain."
And Damaris is like, okay, you're in the light domain now.
She looks around for both. This is that same energy.
Roll perception. Roll Arcana since you were going to sense the same energy.
12.
12. I'll do Mikkel. Got 15. He says, over there.
There you go.
And you go, are you being stealthy?
Yeah.
Then roll checks this time again.
14.
14. Damn, Wolfen on that roll. Too good. She will spot one person now. So y'all are approaching, and you're hiding behind like the large, like nice trees that the light realm has, and you see again the giant. This time it's not the giant spider hiding in the leaves, and that's actually blending and camouflaging, and you're in Melil's, the goddess of poetry and song. It's realm.
She prays to her.
You pray to her. She's like, hello.
Loth is in your realm. I believe Elliot White is targeting you.
Wolf. And she's like, I sense her. And she's like, I'll be moving quickly then.
Do as you will.
Yep, and the connection cuts. And as the spider's sitting there, you and Kane are pretty hidden. You and both are together, but the spider turns and faces towards you. You are all three are at, and you're both like hiding. And you see the spider start to approach.
She prepares to disintegrate.
And the spider passes by you and Kane and then stops.
She got that shit held out. She's sitting there like this.
And then Wolf lunges, but towards Damaris. Save. But with the disadvantage because it's a surprise. She passes both.
Okay. Go find disintegrate.
You gotta find the spell.
Half damage then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Half of 78.
So 2. It's 39 damage. You disintegrate basically Lolth, which is, I mean, it is wolf. After all, the spider did not die, because the spider would die at 39 damage.
Yeah.
Before whatever she could do to Damaris happened, and the spider recoils as it notices the three of you. And she's gonna do an action. She's gonna roll a hit. All of you. 13 hits you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I was like, I remember yours being really low.
Yeah, 11.
She rolled really low on that one, but she hits everyone. You're gonna take 12 damage. Roll a con save.
19.
19. You all saved on poison, as poison darts hit your arms. And you can feel the poison seep into you, but you're obviously fine with the con save. And, you can tell the eyes are, like, watching y'all. As, Lolth starts to make a hasty exit.
She says, "What does he have on you?"
And, Lolth does not say anything as she leaves.
She follows. She don't give a fuck.
You're following Lolth. Roll a athletics check. She has high athletics right now.
4.
Oh yeah, you will not. None of y'all will catch up to Lolth as she disappears.
Before she goes, could she message her?
Yes.
She says... I'm trying to think of what she would say.
You can send one sentence to her. She can only send one sentence back. Because of how fast she's moving.
Find a way to let me free you of him.
And all you hear is, "Leave me alone." And angrily. As she disappears.
She's projecting.
Stop! Don't stand there!
Okay. Well... She's like, fuck. Okay, she contacts the goddess of poetry.
And you say, she's like, "Hello?
You don't sense Lolth in your realm anymore, do you?
Let me go back there and check."
Okay.
And you hear, like, a little connection cut, and she comes back, and she's like, "No Underdark energies or Drow energies.
Okay.
Fire-like energies.
No Elliot White?
No, not Elliot White at all. Everything seems normal besides you three in my realm."
Okay, you should be good then.
Okay. Keep a, I guess, more deft eye out.
Gotcha. She looks at Damaris and says, "Plan shift to sleep."
Okay. Here.
She says, "Okay. Mr. Writing God."
He's like, he's still writing. He's like, "Yes."
Take us to go check out your realm and assure that there's no Lolth and no Elliot White there.
Okay. And, as y'all get taken back, it's like a flash of an instant. You see, Elliot White standing there waiting.
Motherfucker!
And, you can, do any action you want as you see Elliot White holding the artifact, aiming it straight
Oh my
towards
god, she sees it clear as day.
Yep. As he quickly starts to start it. And you basically get one action, and that can include anything you want. If it's not a spell, you can attempt to use the gloves as well. You can use a spell as well.
She doesn't know what the gloves do, otherwise she would use them. She wants to try to... Okay, I know it's like impossible kind of to teleport a god, but if they're willing, could you?
Yeah, honestly, if they're willing, you could. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sure this dude looks horrified.
Oh yeah, no, it's not as like as much as like you can't teleport, bitch. Okay, you
She
can't.
wants to teleport him to Zaloon's realm.
It's like honestly, you can't teleport a god, Unless they're not willing. Like, if they're willing, then why not?
She wants to try and teleport him with the help of her gloves thingies.
Okay.
To try and use them to amplify it. If not, she'll just use regular teleport.
I have a good scene in my mind.
Okay.
So you're gonna be able to teleport him. As you're like, oh shit, teleport to Denier. You see the artifact hit him. However, your gloves glow a little bit as the connection quickly cuts between the artifact and Denier, and he is sent away. And you see Elliot White looks at he turns his head towards you, and then Kane, and then Damaris, as he shuts the artifact. Like it's like a ball, so he shuts it closed.
She just.
And you see him aim it towards y'all.
Oh, motherfucker.
By the way, his face is straight. There is no emotion on his face.
Okay. Cool. She's gonna try and teleport, I guess? Does she have another teleport?
Because I know Damaris does not have teleport. Kane has teleport through the helmet.
Yeah. Let Kane do it because she doesn't have another one, I don't think.
Yeah, he's gonna have to roll. Yeah. Yeah. Guess what?
Huh? Oh, fuck.
I'm just kidding. King got a nat 20. So, but Elliot got a 25 for con. But as you see him aim the object towards y'all, and you feel the power of it, it's strong.
Yeah.
As it tries to tug y'all in, and it's almost like it's grabbing onto your very being, with hooks. And Kane is able to teleport y'all to Alamigo. As you feel the hooks almost get pulled out of y'all.
Yeah.
And you are dropped in Alamigo. That's his familiar place, so he's gonna guarantee get there.
She says plane a shift to Salim's room.
And we're just like, hang on, I gotta get Miguel. Miguel planer shift, I'm running out of planer shifts. And
Damaris, you stay here and tell everyone what's going on.
yeah, and he's like, okay, and he starts going to run off, and then Miguel's like, okay, Salim's room. And you go to Salim's room.
Okay.
Dinner's like, Dinner looks so scared.
She's like, are you good? Do you still have your powers?
I think I do.
Okay. Cool. So, he's definitely trying to make you mortal.
Oh, I've heard about that going about. I know he's making us mortal. Oh,
maybe
dear.
don't go back to your realm.
I think yes. I'll make myself at home here.
Mm.
Saloon, do you have a big office anywhere? And Saloon's like, she's like, we'll figure that out later, Denier. That's not the most concerning thing you need to be concerned about. He's like, oh dear, oh no. He looks like almost. He looks
And
like.
then he tried to use an artifact on us.
And she was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I felt like he was grabbing at us. Like, hooking on us.
That sounds about right for that type of artifact.
King teleported us out.
That's good. That's very good.
I teleported him out. She points to fucking Denier.
Denier's like, oh god. He's like, thank you, ma'am, whoever you are.
My name is Electra.
Electra, nice to meet you. I must thank you profusely for saving my life.
Skin?
Yes, I should say.
You're welcome.
I mean, I cannot imagine a world without writing.
Me either.
I must write to this to every god.
Yeah, go for it.
And he's like, he writes really fast. It's like lines.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do with him other than to leave him here with you.
That's fine. He can stay here. Though that means Elliot might divert his attention to other gods.
Yeah, I'm gonna go tell the poetry goddess She prays to her.
And she's like, hello.
Elliot's probably going to try and kill you.
Oh.
Immortalize you.
Well, then I'll go move to someone else's realm.
Go to Shaw's.
Shars?
Yeah. Tell her I sent you.
She does owe me a drink.
There you go.
Okay, I'll go to her. It's funny because she's a light god.
I know.
So like she's like, who the fuck?
She's like, okay. So at least we got the two that we know of targets handled. And she's like, I need to go talk to Shaw really quick. Mikhail, let's go.
I was like, okay.
Teleport us to Shaw.
Choo-choo.
So Shaw.
Char, you see Malil's already like, so Char.
I'm sorry. I've already imposed saloon rules.
I was like, oh, hi.
Hi.
Are you the one that's been talking?
Yes,
praying
my
to
name's
me?
Electra.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
you. You know she has tons of instruments on her.
You're cool.
She's like, I am the goddess of poetry and
I
song.
know.
So I'm. You are a bard.
I am.
So that means you sort of borrow from my power.
Mm-hmm. She smiles. She says, it's nice to meet you. Shaw. So there's already a god hanging out in Saloon's realm, so she kind of needs to stay here.
And the middle is like, yeah, Sean, we can catch up.
Because any more than...
Because you've stopped brooding so much, I've noticed.
Any more than two gods in a realm, I feel like it's just begging for Elliot White to come and test
Sure.
us out.
Yes.
He tried to target Denier, failed because I teleported him out. And then he tried to use the weapon on us, didn't work because Kane teleported us out. And then I saw Lorth go to the light realm and go through her realm, so I figure, if he can't do 2, then he's gonna go
And I was
3.
like, honestly, I'm not strong enough to fight Lolth, so I am a lesser deity-ish.
Well, good thing we teleported you out of there then.
Yeah, I'm glad you let me know.
Did my best. Doing my best.
Sure is like.
Sorry. I mean, you could also try and send her over to Saloon's realm, but...
No, she's going to pester me for the rest of my days now. And I was like, come on, it's not that bad. You're finally out of your brooding season. I mean, honestly, like, I'd rather talk to you as a dark god than any other dark god, so... Just...
You can't kill her.
I was like, I'm not going to kill her.
You can think about it.
And I was like, oh, I know she's thinking about it. See, I always thought her concept as a god was make such good poetry and songs.
Yeah.
Lost, darkness. And then after lost darkness comes, like, soons things and such. I always liked a good sad serenade once in a while, just as like a little happy tune.
Huh?
But she would never let me use her as inspiration.
Well, I did. She pulls out one of her journals and shows it to her.
She's like, ooh, I like this. She starts flipping her journal.
Yeah, that's her go through it.
She's
It's
like,
her songwriting one.
Yeah, she's like, And she looks at Kane. She's like, a lot of these are about him.
Mm-hmm.
How cute! I love these. I know Soon would go crazy over these.
I'm sure she would. That's why I would stay
absolutely.
away from her.
She'd go absolutely insane. This is so cute. You're a good songwriter.
Thank you.
And she's like, see? She can write stuff about you, but I can't.
Well, she owes me.
I'm sure. I was like, I guess I do owe her. And I was like, you owe me! I'm sure I was like,
What does she owe you?
and she's like, a lot of things. Like a song. So I was like, that was a long time ago.
You said you'd write her a song?
She was like, to get her out of my hair.
I can help you write her a song.
And she's like, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Come on, Shaw.
She was like, no, not right now.
I have to help you write a song.
Not right now. We gotta make sure that no one gets attacked right now.
It's going to be less deity, clearly.
Yes.
And I think Lolth's scouting them out, so all you have to do is find Lolth.
Okay, well, we're not writing a song right now. I don't want to write a song right now.
Just talk to all the gods and tell all the gods to look out for Lolth, and then you'll be good, because Lolth's going to check out the scene before, Yeah.
And we're not going to write a song today.
We definitely are.
No, I don't want to.
We have to.
No, I'm good.
Shaw, you don't understand.
I'm busy.
We can co-write it.
No, I'm busy.
Please?
No.
She pouts.
Don't make that face. Don't make it. Mikkel starts to pout. You don't make it either.
It's gotta be one good thing to come out of today.
Lil also pouts. She's like,
one good thing.
I'm surrounded by children.
No, you're not.
Fine.
You're surrounded by God's savers.
Fine.
Yeah, how many right you?
But you'll have to leave me alone the next day.
Okay. She gives like a mischievous smile.
I'm gonna regret every moment of this. I like how this Char is a lot more talkable than the last Char.
Yeah,
It's
she
just
says,
funny.
that doesn't include Damaris though.
Okay, fine. I'd rather not Damaris see any of this anyway. No one.
No, I mean that he gets to bother you the next day.
Oh. Well, he always bothers me.
He does?
Yes.
He...
About his inane theories that I'm tired of hearing, and I think he just needs to calm
You
down.
don't tell me them until they're done.
Because he wants to make sure to give you the finished product, I suppose. Like if he can make a chicken smoothie, that's not how it works.
He chuckles.
Char contacts with the guy and she's like, fine, where do we start?
With a song?
I guess so. So I can get it done and out of the way.
Okay, well, what's a big feeling that you're feeling?
Loss?
Okay, that's a little broad.
Grief.
Broad.
Loss of oneself.
Siphon in. How?
Losing yourself
How?
because you lose so much.
Of?
I guess common was the people you care about.
Okay, we'll start there. What does that sound like?
Sad?
More diverse. She pulls out her lute and she starts playing tunes.
I guess sad in a way, like you hopeless.
Okay. She starts playing sad tunes, but then starts devolving them. She's like, sadder?
Lonely, I guess.
She kind of like tweaks them a little more independently, like makes the notes seem more independent from each other rather than working in harmony. What else?
I mean, that's about it with that. I mean, it's just all around sad and lonely.
Okay. Sad and lonely for losing the ones you care about.
Then you slowly lose yourself in the process.
What do the people you care about sound like?
Joyful. Happy. That's about what I can garner.
Okay. And what does losing them feel like, specifically, not just sad?
Like you're tearing yourself apart.
Brilliant. Good word choice. She goes from a very happy, harmonious tune to more sad. And like it snaps almost.
Yeah, Noel's like, see? And Noel plays along too.
And then it goes to like very sad.
Sarah's like, are we done?
You still have to write lyrics to it.
I'm not going to write lyrics to anything.
Fine. I'll write lyrics to it.
Go ahead.
I'll bring them back later.
I was like, good, so I can pester Char some more. And she was like, no.
Yeah, you said I wouldn't pester you, so I guess you have to deal with her.
Char just looks at me.
And I'm the only one that should probably be interested in talking to other than you.
And I was like, yep. I'm a big fan of Char, so.
Me too.
And I was like, and Char's like,
Well, we'll go back to Olamingo and watch our backs, I suppose.
watch your backs indeed. Elliot White probably did not take kindly to that.
No, he looked pissed.
It's funny because there was like no expression on his face as he just turned towards
He
you.
looked pissed.
She's like, it was pissed. And Char's like, well, good luck. And Camille's like, and Char's like, oh.
They'll hang out in Olamingo and we'll leave it there because Camille's on the way.
Yes. Char's like, Bill's like, hey Char, so this, and Char's like, oh, fuck.